بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
I am from Puebla, Mexico, and as you know, in Mexico we are 100 or 99% Christian Catholic people. I come from a very traditional place, which is Puebla in the south of Mexico. So I was basically raised up by my grandpas and my mothers, back and forward, and they made me believe in Christianity since I was a child, and they taught me in school. I mean, it's an atmosphere of Christianity all over around, because it's a shame that there is no other contact of other religions, of other beliefs. As you know, Christianity is like having the authority of the people's heart. Like they believe blindly, not thinking, not rethinking about it, if it's true or not. They just believe it. Like I remember myself going to church every Sunday when I was with my parents, with my grandpas. Sorry, I was with my grandpas. They used to take me to church on Sunday. We'll dress up nicely and go to listen to Mass. And then, oh, it was great, the Mass. But did we understand something? I remember that when we attended the church, you know, there is this always happening that you listen to the Mass, but you never really go to the Bible and check if it's true or not, and your own opinion, what you really think about it. You just take it for known, for that it is true, that whatever you heard is true. And you're done with it the whole weekend after weekend, Sunday after Sunday. Even though I am from the south of Mexico, when I was 10 years old, we moved to the north of Mexico, on the border of the United States and Mexico. So later on, when I was 23 years old, then I met my husband. And to my mother, it seemed to be like, well, he looks like a cute guy, he's nice, and there is no problem with that. So we went on with the marriage, and 3 years later, I got pregnant with my daughter. But at the time that we married, there was a promise of both of us. My promise to him, it was that our children will be Muslim. To me, I thought he's such a beautiful and nice guy that there is no problem with my future children to become Muslim. He's enchanting. He's so charming. So I had no problem with that. But and my promise to him, it was that don't ever come with a second or third or fourth wife. He said, no, don't worry about that. This is a matter of kind of religion and tradition. And in my family, we don't marry twice or three times or four times. So don't worry about that. I said, well, no problem. So we can marry. When I had my baby in my arms, he was like the biggest gift Allah has given me. At that time I said, I have to raise up this child in my faith, the true faith. What I believe is true faith, because I did not know anything else than Christianity. So at the time that Fatima was growing up, I was teaching her my religion. Of course, it was behind my husband's back, but I had no choice. I like in the morning, at night, when he was at work, I would bring up my Bible. I would just read a passage, regardless whether I understand it or not. I'll bring up my cross, and I said, Fatima, now, in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and this whole thing, and now we're going to ask him, and we're going to ask him to take care of you, and so on. And so she was believing in it. I made sure that she was being raised as Christian, and I want her don't let my husband's family to know about it. And I remember every night I'll bring my cross, my Bible, and every prayer that I had. Fatima, now kiss the cross, and in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and ask Him whatever you want. Next night we will ask Santa Teresa, Saint Teresa, or any other saint, Saint Anthony, and whatever cross in your mind. The next night we'll ask the angels. Next night the Virgin Mary, and so on. But one night we had no one else to ask. I ran out of sense. So I said, Fatima, now we're going to ask God. And she said, okay, now who is God? Who is God? I said, is the one who created you, who created me, and He is forever and ever. So she was pondering. She was thinking about those words.